Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to our online classes. Today I am handling your third standard social studies. So, in your previous class, we have started your fifth chapter, that is water on earth. Some of the necessary things, water is the one of the necessary things to live on the planet earth. So, how much percent we have water? I hope you remember your second chapter, planet earth. So, in that chapter, I have told you that there is, so this is your earth. So only 1% of one portion we have, only one portion we have water, and sorry, only one portion we have the earth, and other three portions we have water. So all this three portion we have water. Only one portion we have what? The earth, where we live. So we have so much of water. We may think that we have so much of water, we can drink every water we can see there. No, it is not possible, students. The water which is drinkable, that is called as fresh water. We can drink only water. So sea waters are called as salt water. So water from the ocean and the sea that are not possible to drink because they are very salt. The water is salt water. The water which is drinkable water, that is fresh water. So where can you find the fresh waters? Yes, you may answer in our taps, borewells. Yes, we can drink from lake, river. We can find the fresh water very less. Only we have little bit, 29% only we have fresh water. Left everything is salt water. So in a previous session, I have told you some new words. So in this chapter, note down some keywords. First one, survive. First one is survive. It means to continue to live. To continue to live. Then the second one, resource. Second one is resource. Something that a country can use. A country can use which increases wealth. Which increases wealth. The next one, third one, contaminated. Third one is contaminated. Contaminated. So that means polluted. Then the last fourth one, that is purified. Purified. Made pure and clean. Made pure and clean. So here, these are the some of the keywords of this chapter. First one is survive. Survive means continue to continue to live. And the second one is resource. Resource means it is a something. So that thing is used in the country's wealth. so it increases the wealth. For example, resource means it may be petrol. So with the petrol, a particular country is getting the wealth increased. So like petrol, diesel, so all these things are like resources. And contaminated, I hope you remember your last lesson about the air pollution. So I've told you that contaminated water, contaminated air, yes, that means polluted. And the last one, purified, made pure and clean. For example, if something is dirty, making it pure and clean, that process is known as purification or purified. So in this chapter we are learning about the water now. It comes for water, purifying the water. You may have heard the word filter, no? Yes, that means purifying something. It may be water or it may be some anything else. Yes, friends. Take out your page number 30. Fifth chapter, water on the earth. So there is a takeoff, dash percentage of earth is made up of water. You have to answer those questions and we must dash water for the future. So both the questions you have to answer. And there is a warm-up. They have given you one picture here. You can observe the picture here. So you have to tell what's happening in that picture and what would you do if you saw that. What's happening in that picture? So there is a tap running continuously. The tap is kept open and it is running continuously. And what will you do if you saw this? What you will do if you see open tap, it is running like that? What you should do? You should go and off it now, because we should not waste the water. It is the necessary thing to live on the planet Earth. And we have only few percentage of water to drink. Only we have less fresh water to drink. We have more salt water. And we have learned most of the earth surface is covered by water. As I told you, our earth surface is covered by water. So all the living things need water to live. What we do, we want to live? We need, sorry, all the living things, all the living things need water. So all the living things need the water to survive. Also we need air. Both air and water are necessary to live on the planet Earth. So there is a more water on the earth, but only less land is there. As I told you before, no, less land we have more water. In that more water, only little bit of water is able to drink. And there is some importance of water. We'll see what are those importance of water. So for what all we need water? Yes, the first one is all the living things need water to survive. If we want to survive means we want water and what else we want? We want air. And apart from drinking, water is used. For apart from drinking, for which things you use the water? Yes, you use for cooking, washing clothes, washing utensils, and for planting the for watering the plants. That everything you will use water. Water is the necessary thing for apart from drinking for water. Why you use the water? Yes, bathing, we use water for bathing, washing clothes, washing clothes and utensils. Yes. And for what else? We need for watering plants, watering plants. So we need water for watering plants also, and from bathing, washing clothes, washing your shoes, that everything we want the water as a necessary thing. And so water is important for it is important for growing crops. Yes. What do you mean by crops? I hope you know. No? Yes. For growing rice, wheat. What do we need? We need water for growing the crops. And electricity is also produced from the water. Yes, one more thing. Electricity produced from water. So see here students, the water which is used to producing electricity. So that is known as, this electricity is known as hydroelectricity. What is this known as? Hydroelectricity. Hydroelectricity in the sense, the water, by using the water, the electricity will be, so that is known as hydroelectricity. So this is all about some of the importance of the water. So we are discussing so much about the water. You might get the doubt, from where do we get the water? So those are forms of water. So let us discuss about the forms of. So where do we get the water from? We get the water from so many things like rain, lake, river, streams, ponds. From everything we'll get the water. So water has the three forms. Yes, water has three forms. First one is liquid. Water is having a three forms. First one is liquid, and second one is solid. Then the third one is gaseous or the gas. So these are the forms of the water. I hope you have learned in your science that there are three states of matter. So that is solid, liquid and gas. That you have learned, no? So like that only, the water have three forms, that is liquid, solid and gas. So in your page number 31, yes, in your page number 31, you have a example for each. So the solid form of the water, you have a frozen lake there. What do you have? You have frozen lake. Frozen lake in the sense the water is get freezed in that. During the winter season, in some other countries, the water will get freezed. So they have given it as an example of a forms of water. So what is the first one? That is frozen lake. Then the second one, steam coming out of a pot boiling a hot water. So see here, if you have taken a pot or a kettle, think as a kettle. So the tea kettle. You might have observed there will be a steam coming out of that kettle. Why? Yes, the water is getting evaporated. So that evaporation form is called as gas. This is the gaseous form of this evaporation is a gaseous form of. Then another example for this water form is that is liquid. So as we all see, what do we drink? We drink the water now. In which form it will be? It will be in the form of liquid. Yes, see here. This last one example is water in a river. How the water in a river it will be? It will be flowing. It has a flowing consistent, you know. Yes, that flowing is a liquid. That is the liquid form of water. So the water we get from seas, oceans, rivers, and lakes. It is in the liquid form. So where do we find the liquid form of water? The water in seas, rivers, oceans, and streams. So whatever it may be, so we get this seas, rivers, ocean from all these water sources. How do we get the water? In the which form we get the water? We get in the liquid form. So that is the example for the liquid form of water we get in our nature. And then, so solid form means how you will get a solid form of water? When you will freeze the water. So if you freeze the water means you will get a solid form of water. And how do you get a gaseous form of water or a gas form of water? You need to boil it. What you should do? You need to boil it. You might have observed your mother will be cooking rice. So what she will do? She will keep a plate on it. She will place a plate on it now. Yes. What she will do? Think she is cooking rice and she may place the plate on it. The plate will start to move. Then when you remove that, you can observe that there is a hot air will be releasing out. Steam will be going out from it. So that hot air is called as gaseous form of water. So student, I hope you all understood today's class the importance of water and also the forms of the water. So we'll continue in the next class, students. Thank you for now.